Hello everyone, I'm going to present Pentoggle to you today. I'll explain how it works in detail. This is pentoggle.com. Once you arrive at this page, you will need to log in to access the platform. There are two convenient options available for logging in. You can either continue with your Google account for quick access, or you can sign up using the traditional email method. For email sign up, you simply provide your email address and choose a secure password. After submitting, you will receive a verification link sent directly to your email inbox. For this demonstration, I'll proceed with Google Login. If you have multiple Google accounts configured, the system will prompt you to select which account you want to use. I'll select this particular account. And there we go, now we are successfully logged in and ready to explore. The main interface is quite straightforward and user-friendly. You'll notice this text box where you enter a description of what you want to build, then simply click this button to proceed. Before we dive into building, let me walk you through the other important sections on this page. Here you have your apps section, which displays all the applications you have previously built. It shows your most recent apps first for quick access. If you want to view your complete collection, just click the View All button. Below that, you'll find helpful information about how Pentoggle works, who it's designed for, and a comprehensive frequently asked questions section. Let's start the building process now. For this demonstration, I'm going to create a portfolio website for Freelancer. I've already prepared a detailed prompt using ChatGPT, and this is what I'll be using here. The prompt requests a modern, premium personal website specifically tailored for a technology founder and independent consultant. ChatGPT has provided comprehensive suggestions about what elements to include. Now, using ChatGPT isn't mandatory at all. You can simply type your own prompt directly here, describing what kind of application you want to build. However, ChatGPT tends to generate more detailed and comprehensive description, which generally works very well with AI tools like Pentoggle. All right, with my prompt ready, I'll go ahead and click this button to start the generation process. Once you click on that button, you're brought to this different page, which we call the preview page. You can see right here the preview label, and next to it is your unique app ID. This ID is specific to the application you are currently building. If you want to create an entirely new application from scratch, you would need to go back to pentoggle.com and start the process there. Any changes or modifications you make on this specific page by chatting with Pentoggle will only apply to this current app. Now, you can see that the agent has provided me with a comprehensive description. It has clearly understood what we are trying to build and is showing us a modern, premium personal website tailored specifically for technology founders and independent consultants. It lists all the key features it plans to implement for us. This confirmation step is intentional and very important. If you want to change something, remove a section, or add something new, this is your opportunity to make those adjustments. Once you're satisfied with the plan, you simply confirm by saying yes. Once you confirm by saying yes, the agent will proceed with its work. Let me show you more about this preview page. While the agent is actively working, you'll notice this thinking indicator appears here, showing that processing is in progress. During this time, you cannot send any additional messages since the system is busy generating your application. Once it completes its work, you can then make further changes or ask questions. You'll notice there are two tabs available here. This first one is Preview, and the other is Code. The Preview tab is where your generated application will be visible once it's ready. You'll be able to see your app right here when it's done. The Code tab shows all the code that's being generated in real time. You can already see it has started writing code here. If you want to view the code in detail, download it, or copy it to your clipboard, all those options are available for a better viewing experience. If you want to see the preview in full page mode, you can click this Maximize button and it will expand the preview or code pane so you can focus on that specific section. When you want to return to the chat interface, just click here and it will bring you back. We also have the option to resize this chat window. You can drag it to make it smaller or larger, however you prefer. The agent has now started working. You can see code being written here and various tasks being performed. This process takes some time because the system needs to generate all the code, install the necessary dependencies for this code, build all the classes that have been created, and then deploy your code. Once all these steps are completed, it will show you a polished preview of your application. All right, the application generation is now complete. Let me maximize the view so we can see it better. This is the Maximize button I mentioned earlier. Clicking it expands the view. If you want to see this application in a completely separate browser tab, you can use this orange arrow pointing upward that says Open in New tab. Just click that and it will launch your app in a new tab. Here you can see the preview button, the code button, and now the actual generated website. The About Me section, your name, and all these other elements are populated with placeholder content initially. If you have specific content you want to include, you can provide it right at the beginning during the prompt phase, and the application will generate based on your provided content. Otherwise, you always have the option to change any of these elements later using the preview chat feature, which I'll demonstrate shortly. You can see there's a nicely designed About Me section with experience, projects delivered, services, and areas of expertise. It has generated featured experiences and testimonial sections as well. If you want to initiate a consulting request, clicking that option opens your email client where you can compose and send an email directly. For LinkedIn and other sections, you can customize all of these as needed. Let's go back to the chat pane now. Since the preview is maximized, if you click this icon, the chat window will appear and you can make changes simply by chatting. For example, let's say my name is not Alex Morgan, but Rahul Kumar. I'll actually demonstrate using voice input now. Let me enable the microphone. Hey, my name is Rahul Kumar, so can you change the name from Alex Morgan to Rahul? Also, I don't have 15 plus years of experience, it's actually 10 plus. Can you change that to 10 plus? And for projects delivered, can you change it to 40? I also want to add a testimonial from Rahul Gaurav. You can see that I just spoke to it, and it transcribed everything correctly. You can use voice input in any language, by the way. Let me send this now. The system shows exactly what it understood from my request. It's confirming the changes. Update founder name from Alex Morgan to Rahul Kumar across the entire site. Change the experience statistics from 15 plus to 10 plus years. Update projects delivered to 40 and add one new testimonial from Rahul Gaurav. The system always comes back with this confirmation before making changes because making these modifications consumes tokens and we don't want to waste resources. It takes your confirmation about what changes it's going to make. Once we agree with the proposed changes, we simply confirm by saying yes. Now the agent will proceed with implementing the changes. You can see the agent is actively analysing the project, looking at where exactly it needs to make the modifications. It has created a comprehensive implementation plan showing exactly how it's going to make changes across the code base. With this well-defined plan in place, it proceeds with execution. All right, the changes have been successfully applied. Let's maximise the view and examine what was updated. You can see it has changed the name to Rahul Kumar throughout the site. The projects delivered now shows 40, and the experience section reflects 10 plus years as requested. We had asked for a new testimonial and added Rahul Gaurav with placeholder fields for title, role, and custom content. Now we can provide additional prompts to fill in exactly what title, role, and specific content we want displayed there. You can specify the exact title and role that should be displayed in those fields. That covers the main functionality of the preview page. Now let's look at how to publish and share your creation. Once you're satisfied with how your website looks and you don't need to make any further changes, you'll find the Publish button located in the top right corner of the page. When you click that button, it will generate a unique URL that you can share with anyone. They'll be able to view your complete portfolio just by visiting that link. It's that simple. Now, if you want to create a brand new application, you can go back to pentoggle.com, either directly in your browser or by clicking this convenient icon right here, which will take you there immediately. You can then start the same process again by entering your ideas in the text box. Your new app will appear in your Apps section. If you click View All, you can see all the applications you've created with the most recent ones appearing first. When you click on any app in the list, it will take you to that app's preview page where you can continue making any modifications you need. That concludes our demo.